What is up, savages? Again, okay. So this is the normal 9:30 spot, and what we're going to cover tonight is, if you've been watching the channel for any time at all, you know that I have some rigs that are co-owned. There's multiple owners. Different people kind of pulled some money together and bought a couple of rigs last year. And the way that we have it set up is, we basically vote. For the most part, we vote on what we're going to use the rigs to mine, and we do it like once a month, and so that's what this little live stream and meeting is actually about. And hopefully they'll be in chat here, at least a few of them. But anyway, so we mine something. Normally we mine for a whole month before we vote and decide on what we're going to mine the following month, because it's kind of crazy to mine something for mine whatever for one day. Now there are cases where it's like a launch of a coin or something, not so much anymore, but nowadays it's just so much better just to put it on something and just let it rock, right? So that's what we did, and we have been mining CCX, or conceal.network, since March of 2019 nonstop. We mined it a little bit before that, but we were switching off between Ethereum Classic, CCX. I think we did Monero for a while. This was back last year. Pretty much this whole year has been CCX. So I'm wondering why I only have one person in here. I've got the privacy set to public, and I noticed this earlier where it was only having one person, but I think the one person that's in here is me, because I'm watching, I'm watching the stream. So someone, if that's not me, there we go. Okay, so we got two people in here now, so that's cool. All right, that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Earlier it was only doing one, and I think it was because I had the stream privacy set on unlisted or something instead of public. So I messed up. There was two other videos today that I did that on. One of them was I made a mistake, the hash rate AION one. I believe that one wasn't really live, even though I thought it was live. And then there was another one I just did a few minutes ago for Swap Wallet, the Android wallet for Swap, that I thought was live, and I don't think it was either. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, so now I see some people coming in here, so that's cool. All right. Appreciate it. Yeah, twice today I was talking to one person, and that one person was me. All right, so anyway, I haven't prepped for this. I haven't done any math. I haven't done anything. I'm just going to start at the beginning and just kind of walk through it from the very beginning, and let's do it. So these are the two rigs that we have on, or in the co-owned environment here, Dagobah and Mustafar, and they, like I said, they're mining CCX. They're two RX 580 rigs. They have 8 RX 580s each. One of them has the Gigabyte Aorus Radeon RX 580s. The other one has the ASRock Phantom Gaming X RX 580s, and you can see that actually the less expensive GPUs in this case actually do a little bit better hash rate than the more expensive. So yeah, the cheaper ASRocks are actually getting a little bit better. And this is not, I don't sit and tune, like really fine tune, although I think that power wise they're not doing bad. It's basically, I would say probably 75 or 80 watts each for both. And actually, yes, it's actually less than that. So it's actually 61 watts. And I think that what simple mining does is it throws a little bit in there for the motherboard and memory and a processor and all that. So I think that's how you get to a little bit higher than what you're seeing here. So actually the wattage is really low for those. Anyway, so yeah, not bad. low wattage, so they're tuned pretty well. I don't have a problem with how that works. And I've got the, actually I should have put the other camera over here because I have the app here. Anyway, I didn't play the intro. Let me play the intro real quick. Maybe I did play that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now I know it. Now I know I did. All right. So I've got another camera here. I have the app on my phone just to show you the power and stuff. I just kind of want to go through a couple of things here. I should just be able to just hold it up here. I hope it'll. I hope that it will focus on it. We'll see. All right. So it looks like Dagobah is showing as 854 watts. So on the phone here, if we go to Dagobah, and then click on the power for the month, you can see right here it says 642 kilowatt hours, which is right on. That's typically what it gets. And up here it's saying 900. On the screen it's showing 867. That's not bad. That's pretty accurate. So that's Simple Mining showing a pretty accurate at the wall wattage. So I like that. And then for Mustafar, we go back in the app here. Go back one. I'm going to go actually back two. Go to Mustafar right here. And it's so hard to do this backwards. So it's at 591 total for the month and 849. And on the Simple Mining it says 911. So it's not terrible. It's pretty close. I'm happy with that. All right, so we're going to get into that in a few minutes, a little bit more because we have to do some calculations. Let me bring up. I have not prepped it at all because I did a stream right before this. And let me bring up, if I can find it, I got a pretty decent little calculation sheet here, or a spreadsheet, Google Sheets. Let me just set it up and make sure that got that. There's just a little bit of information on it that I have to hide, so just give me a second. All right, so as far as hardware goes, so this is Mustafar over here. So this is how it's laid out as far as percentages of the owners. And then down here is the hardware. Basically, they're identical. The two rigs are identical except for the GPUs. Everything's the same pretty much across the board here. As I previously discussed, the GPUs. And then the way that it's set up, the way that I have it set up is both of the rigs have their own wallet that they're mining to. So that way I can monitor, because you see from the screen here that not the same people don't own both rigs equally. So, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking that it's got to be kind of fair if one is outperforming the other, right? So, I mean, I guess it's okay to combine everything, but it's a small amount, so it's not really that big of a deal. So, but I do want to also be able to monitor. Like, let's say that one of them is down. Let's say that a rig is down. Then I wanted to be able to identify that with the wallets, right? So they both have their own wallet. They both mine to their own wallet, CCX wallet, and then that way, at the end of the month, we can look at it and figure out what's what, you know, on the spreadsheet and stuff. So I have a monthly report spreadsheet here, and you can see the past, what has gone on here. So again, I have not even prepped the spreadsheet or anything, but I think I should be able to, let me just copy this right here. I'm going to paste format only first. All right, formula only. Let me get rid of some data here. All right, so that should be good. All right, so we are looking at 11, the 11th, 20. We do this once a month, basically on the 20th, or right around the 20th. And we've been mining Conceal, and you can see that over here. So this is actually the other rig. This is Mustafar. So let me get the Dagobah rig wallet open here. I know I'm saying it wrong. It's Dagobah, apparently. All right, so here is Dagobah Conceal wallet. And you can see that there are 597. So let's just go through the list here. So I need to get the amount mined in 30 days. And this started, actually, you know what? That's right. Okay, so if you watched last month, we didn't make enough CCX to cover the previous month's electric cost, right? So I just left them in here. I haven't touched these wallets in a whole month. So I just left them in here. So we are going to have to look at the spreadsheet to figure out how many we earned this month. So I'm going to pull this back over here, and let me show you what I'm going to do here first. So I'm going to click on transactions here, and then I'm going to export to CSV. But whenever that happens, sometimes it'll do something I don't want it to. So I have to clean this up a little bit. So this is Dagobah. All right, so that should be okay. It says I'm live and one watching. Okay. If somebody's in here, yeah, because we had 3. I guess I'm just good. I'm just going to keep going. All right. Just kind of concerns me a little bit whenever only one person is in here, but okay. All right, so Dagobah, and we need to go and look at the spreadsheet. So I'm going to open up the spreadsheet that all I did was I exported, I clicked on export and got that spreadsheet out of there. For all the transactions. All right, so there we got that. Now this is going to be for many different months, starting in July. So I'm just going to grab, I want 10. It'll be about right here, 1021, or actually in this case it was 1022, I think. All the way through. I did that was probably a optimization, maybe right here. I'll have to look at that, but looks like it'll be from here. Actually, I can just do a auto sum at the bottom here. So there. All right. I want to go 160, C 162, C 132. All right, so it looks like we grabbed 310 CCX for the month on this rig, 310.4969. Now we have to head over back to the spreadsheet and throw that number in here. All right, so we mined 310. Now we have to put in how much CCX is valued at right now, today. Let's come over to CoinMarketCap, look up CCX. $0.15. So that means we mine the USD equivalent of $47.94 the month. All right, so now we have to go back to the phone, and because I don't remember how many kilowatt hours it was that for the month. It was 640, I believe, but just to make sure here. I'm going to go back to Dagobah. Yeah, so this app, the smart plugs that I have actually have power. It's called energy monitoring, right? So it documents basically a month. It says past 30 days. So that's why we do it on the 20th, so we can get a pretty good guesstimate of what the wattage was, or the electricity used for the previous month. So it works out pretty well. So right there you can see, hopefully, 642 right there. So see, that says for the month, for past 30 days. So 642, so that's going to go into the spreadsheet here. 642. I pay 11 cents per kilowatt hour. And so that means that the electric cost was $70.62. We made, air quote made, $47.94. So that means that we technically lost $22.68 on the month. But so the way I would look at this, all right, this is where it gets all weird. I like CCX. I like this project, right? I like supporting the project with hash power. To me, it's probably worth $22 a month of my time, not having to actively trade it, right? Buying small dips, and all that stuff, or even getting the coins to an exchange or back and forth to an exchange to actually buy the coins instead of mining it, right? Because mining is like that slow drip of steady dollar cost averaging. Like every day you're just kind of buying a little bit, so it just kind of works out. So in this case, $22 a month is not that bad of a down month, of a loss, because it's not really a loss until you sell, right? Until you sell the coins. I mean, you're losing because you could have bought $22 more worth of coins, right? So we could have had maybe 500 and something, but it would have taken time to do that, right? You'd have to transfer BTC. You'd have to, well, if you started at the very beginning, you'd have to go from fiat into crypto, from crypto to an exchange that CCX is on, which is like TradeOver. So, you know, there's time there, right? That it takes a little bit of effort. And in my opinion, it's worth technically losing 23 bucks the month to not have to do that. So if that was a much larger number, or even maybe even just doubled, I would probably consider just buying the crypto instead of mining it. But at this point, it's at that point to where I think I'm okay. I think we're okay, the group. I don't think that it's that bad. Okay, but we do have a little bit in the main wallet. Oh, I didn't mention that earlier. So both of the rigs have their own wallet. Then at the end of the month, I transfer. Last month I didn't, but I transfer from each individual wallet into a main wallet. So there's 3 wallets for the BLOKring group. So what I was going to say was there's enough in the main wallet to cover the electric costs, right? My costs, out of pocket. So anyway, I'll get all this figured out again as far as what's owed and whatnot, because I didn't pay myself back last month or this month for the electric. So all right. So let's move on. That basically does it for Dagobah. We're going to move on to Mustafar. We know it's 15 cents right now. Alright, so we got that cleared out. Now we're going to go back to the wallet, and we have to open up, see, this is Dagobah's wallet. You can see that right here. So we have to open up the other wallet, the Mustafar wallet. I wanted to do that off screen. What it's doing, it's not letting me do anything. My computer is kind of freaking out right now. Not letting me, there must be something behind here. Not letting me click on anything. All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna go see if I think I confused the wallet a little bit whenever I was trying to do what I was doing there. All right, so that got it back. Okay, so I have to launch the wallet again. Give me just a second here. That might have been what was holding it up. Okay. Already running. Let me get in there and clear that out. Okay, so I don't have a wallet running, telling me that it is. Let me close out some of the stuff I got going on down here. That emulator sometimes messes stuff up. Give me a minute. Get my computer cleaned up here. All right, there we go. The wallet's launching now, so it should be good. All right, we were going into Mustafar, right? All right. So here's Mustafar. You can see that we got 608 roughly. We're going to do the little export thing just to make sure, but it should be pretty close. We're going to go to transactions. I'm going to do the export to CSV over here again. All it does is it creates a CSV with all the transactions. That's all it does. I'm just giving it a name. We're going to go back. All right. All right, so here is Mustafar's earnings here. I'll do this a little bit different this time and do it a little bit easier. So 10:20 is the right time here. Probably just start right there. I think we did it on the 21st actually last month. I probably should not include that. I'm not going to include that one. That was for last month. And there's a little bit of overlap because you saw in the wallet right here, there's pending, 10. So we're not counting that, but that's going to be in there today. So there's a little bit of overlap. It's not perfect. I think these are from. Yeah, that's going to be maybe the one that's waiting on. And these, I don't know why it shows stuff like that, because it's like a transaction that didn't go through, or it was the optimization. It's so confusing because you want to see like really solid in and out transactions, but these right here mean this was like optimization. So you can't include that in transactions. That's not really what's happening. So I hope that maybe, because I've got it set to auto optimize, I think. Yeah, auto optimization is on right here. See, if I click that, it will disable it. And so that's what that thing did. These are optimizations. So you just have to delete those out of. It's not really a real transaction. And this happens to this particular wallet and a lot of CryptoNote wallets. Whenever you have a lot of small inputs, right? Which 10, I thought would maybe help out with this little situation here by changing the mining reward minimum to 10, but it looks like that's not even enough. So maybe I need to pop that up a little bit more. All right, anyway, so let's get out of here. We won't include this bottom one because this one I think is what's unconfirmed. Maybe, I don't know. So we'll get rid of these bottom three. It'll be pretty close. All right, so we'll do auto sum here. So 321. Again, so if we look at what we earned last month compared to this month and then add them together, we'll get about what's in the wallet, right? So paste, values only. They're pretty close this month. I wish it was $15. That would be sweet. All right, so this rig was rewarded or made $48. And then let's look at the power on that one. All right, so on the Mustafar rig, it was $591 for the month, right there. So we'll put $591 into the spreadsheet. So that rig costed us $65 a month, and we're down $16.80. But that's just, again, that's just because of the values right now. This is like a snapshot in time. That's what happened this month, right? If you know, if CCX went to 50 cents, then today or this past month we actually mined $150 worth, right? So you just have to look at it like that. But again, you always want to also kind of keep an eye on how much you're actually losing technically a month, because it might be smarter to just buy the crypto, right? If this number becomes too large, if this negative number becomes too large, you might feel almost obligated to say, okay, we're not going to mine, we're just going to buy, right? We're going to spend the money that we would spend on electricity and just buy the coins. So that's the way I look at it. Says that I've got a good stream health and everything's good, but there's only one person in here. A little bit odd. I mean, actually it says 2. Yeah, it says 2 now. I don't know if there's a live human in here. Can you at least say something over there so I know that you're here? Yeah, the 2 earlier streams I did were I was streaming to myself basically. Kind of funny. Just type something, just type hi or something in there. And they left. All right. So anyway, that is pretty much all I had to cover tonight. We went over the whole thing. Oh, actually we didn't finish because we have to, what we're supposed to do is pay out for the electric and pay and transfer this over to the main wallet, right? From each wallet we'll do that. So let's I think I ran into a problem last month whenever I did this. I think that it was needing optimization or something. Something happened and it stopped me from actually transferring over. So let's see if this works this time. So let me go over here to, I should probably put the, yeah, right here is the combined wallet address. Let me grab that. It does look familiar. It's not like it's been hacked or anything. This does look like the right one. It looks like the right one. And then there'll be history of it in here anyway. So, all right, so we have 608. I'm going to click send. The address book. Copy address. Make sure it looks the same here. Yep, that looks good. All right. No payment ID. We already have a label and address book. The amount we'll go 608 because there'll have to be a fee there. We'll just go 608. Then we'll say November. We'll say 20 November 2019 is the message. All right, so all that looks good. Send funds. Warning you about the payment ID. We don't need that for this. All right, and off it goes. Now let's go over to, get out of here. Now we want to go over to the other wallet for Dagobah. Dagobah. Dagobah had 310, but 310 plus 287 from last month. That's all. That's exactly 597, right? So that's what we're going to send. Yeah, I got this set up pretty well, so it does have the address in the address book, the correct one to send it to, so that's good. It's not letting me paste. Maybe it didn't copy it. Let's see here. Copy address. Back. Send. Weird. Not letting me. It's not letting me paste it in there. I don't know why. Weird. Still says synchronizing. Yeah, that's kind of normal. I've seen that before. Copy it from there. See if it lets me. That's weird. Wonder why it's not doing it from the. Okay. The right address. Don't know. All right. Keep on going. We're gonna go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? This one hasn't. I think that's what happened last time. This one is. See, it's got pending, and it's doing the optimization during the stream because I have that set to optimize auto optimization. So I haven't opened this wallet in a while, so it's optimizing, and that's why it's got, see how it says pending 281. So I'll have to wait until the optimization is done. It says it can take like 20 minutes. I'll have to wait until I can do that. That's why it wouldn't let me last time either. And you can see it right here. It's happening. So it's just weird. All right. So once this is done, then I'm going to transfer 597 over into the main wallet. Let's go over into the main wallet real quick. And you can see in the main wallet, we have locked up the majority, 2,137 CCX. And eventually we'll know exactly when it's going to become unlocked. But right now we We just have to remember. But I think they're doing an update on the wallet that's going to allow you to see exactly when it's going to be released. So that's coming down the roadmap pipeline there. So you can see the 608 I sent is pending here. So once it gets here or available, then we'll talk again. All the investors, all the owners, not investors, all the owners will talk again, and we'll figure out if we want to lock those funds up again or what we're going to do with them. So, and we'll do the same thing. You know, there's, what was the other amount? It was 597 or something like that are also coming from the other rig. So once they show up over there, I'll send them over here, and then we'll have 1100, but that's before electric, right? And that's before electric for 2 months. So technically, this right here, this amount, whatever this comes out to, added all this up right here, and that's basically what is supposed to come to me to pay for electric, since I'm paying electric out of pocket. So we'll have to figure that all out. And that's why I didn't do it last time, is because there wasn't even enough in here to pay for electric. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that turns out, but a little bit more calculating. I guess maybe whenever that was fluctuating down there like it was on the other wallet, that means it's doing the optimization. Maybe that's what the indication is. Let me go back over there and show you what I mean, because I noticed that it was flipping back and forth between synchronized and synchronizing. Yeah, see how it's kind of flickering a little bit between synchronizing and synchronized. So it's probably doing that because it's doing the optimization, I guess. I don't know. Actually, this is the main wallet. No, actually, this is not the main wallet. This is Mustafar. So this is that the one I transferred out of successfully? Yeah, so, okay, I opened the wrong one. And it does this, like, see how it's showing, I kind of got a little bit freaked out there for a second. It's showing the old name or the previous wallet right here, and it won't change it, I don't think, until it says synchronized down here. So, yeah, that was weird. All right, let's see here. Let me go to, so it was Dagobah, the one that I wanted to go into. No, it was Mustafar. Okay, so yeah, Mustafar is the one. No, yeah, that's right. This is it. This is the one that I was thinking was doing synchronization, but now it says synchronized. So, or not synchronization, but optimization. It says synchronized and it's not flickering. So I don't know. Just gonna have to wait until this is all worked out. Like I said, it takes like 20 minutes, I think. 15 minutes. It says it checks every 15 minutes. Right here it says it'll take, to optimize the wallet, it might take 22 minutes. So I'm not going to make y'all wait on that. We'll just figure it out once it's done. Now I have all this documented, so I know what's what. Probably should put a note over here, not reimbursed. For electric yet on these 4. Everything else is solid though. All right, got that. And I think that is going to do it. So I don't know who all's in here. There's only 2 people, which is kind of odd. Something must be going on today. Normally I have at least 7 or 8. I don't know. Whatever. Something must be some news going on that I'm missing. Alright guys, I will see y'all next time. This is my 4th stream of the day, I think. Yeah. But there's 2 of them that were like I was streaming to myself because it was private. But they're posted now. They should be on my channel, so check those out. All right, guys, I will see y'all next time. Probably tomorrow night, most likely, same time, 9:30ish. See you. Stay savage.